hello, how you doing? Herky durky durky durker. Hey everybody, how you doing? We doing this again. Just gotta give it a moment to launch. We're doing this. This is a love story. Sure. God, I love the soundtrack and this fucking art style, too. Yes. I'm gonna look at these. Alright, let's continue where we left off. Right here.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect.
Yes.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
You died, and now we're talking. I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Oh fuck.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Yes. Because this is a perfectly trustworthy, pure individual. Obviously.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Damn, there's some life advice right there. Sean the Sheep, hello, how you doing? You haven't missed much. As I gotta go back, look at this history. Or you know what? Just go back to here. There we go. Now we're back to where we started off.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically
Oh, was that
telling
supposed to
her
be
kill
today?
us. She is our beloved.
I know
she
it
made the choice to
Hang on.
free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
I know we had talked about it. I didn't think we had set a day for that. I'm doing alright. We had us a fire today. Done burned a bunch of sticks and stuff out in the yard. Had us a wiener roast. So that was fun. Hell.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Nice. Have you got any playtime in on it yet?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
That's awesome. Great to hear, dude. Hell.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I
Yes,
the only one
yes.
who thinks that's weird?
He's actively trying to get us to kill her. We know she, in the other world, in the other path, she was a monster. Don't know about this one just yet. We will see.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
You died, and now we're talking. I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Huh?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Sure, yeah, we can do that.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Alright. Oh, damn. Yeah.
Then I didn't end the world.
Yeah.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure. If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
Indeed.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect.
Yes.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
He's so down bad. It's crazy. He's got that dehydrated behavior. Oh.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Hey, yo, damn.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Yeah. Ooh.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
It literally just...
Shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Why did that work?
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Indeed.
What do we do now?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
That's sad.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do? I just want to make you happy.
Ooh, music change. Music change.
She can't just want to make us happy.
No, I don't like this.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Did her eyes get bigger?
Are you seriously asking her that?
Oh, we've been over this one. No, I do not want to end the world. I just want to make you happy.
No, she changed again.
I just want to make you happy.
What the fuck is happening?
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
No. No.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
And they lived happily ever after. It's all she wanted. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck just happened? You don't get the chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
No. She was our perfect match. She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
The budget ran out.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? Okay. If you say so, we'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
It's the primordial thing again. Bizarre.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Oh, there are a lot of options.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same. I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between. Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward. With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you. Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers. and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets. Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Interesting. So we likely won't be able to see this again.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me. This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose. My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
So I'm effectively just building a girlfriend. Is that what this is? Am I just building a girlfriend out of these playthroughs? Is that what the fuck?
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them you are a gate to something more, and you are something more than that, too. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence. If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you. There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover. I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Bring the deconstructed damsel to
You're on
her.
a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and drop a save. Alright, that video that you was talking about, go ahead and send me the link. Well, while we're at it, need to go over here. Do something real quick. being a little bit slow. There we go. All right. There we go. We can close this. We can open this. Drag it over here. Full that screen. Wow, wow. Here on the dark mode, SpongeBob, Mrs. Puff, Dark Secret. Oh. She just snorted a line of coke. Oh, this is 30 minutes.